thank you so much for joining me today. So today I do have quite a dark topic, it looks like, with Thanatos coming out. Now Thanatos is all about death. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation, but the true archetypal resonance of Thanatos cannot easily be assimilated or contained. Death is an ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos, as it sweeps us under its wing, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying that we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living, eventually, with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of the Danos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. Now this card can also signify grieving, mourning, and bearing witness to what all there is. Another big point that I get whenever I look at this face, this beautiful face here, immediately what I might think of is like the death of an idea or a construct, perhaps even a perspective, maybe like a phase in your life, like you might have just learned a recent, you might have just gone through a really intense experience where your perception moving forward has completely shifted. Let's go ahead and get some more, actually. Let's dive a bit deeper using the animal energy deck. Okay, I've got two here. We have fish in reverse and the cosmic egg. Beautiful, beautiful. And then I want to get one from my chakra oracle deck. We have two. We have dissipating and soulmate. Okay, interesting. So I get the sense that I'm going to be doing two separate readings here. All right. Yeah, let's try it. Sure. Let's see what's going on here. All right. I do want to start with my situations deck to just get a deeper glimpse into what's going on here. We have Divine Masculine in reverse. Two more. I have Settlement, Agreement, Compromise, and Financial Support in reverse. I wasn't expecting to take this money. Let's go ahead. I have Drastic, Cutoff, Extreme, Harsh. Denial, Not Facing the Truth, Irrational Reasoning. Anxiety in reverse. Okay, a lot of fear. A lot of fear. Interesting. Let's get some emotions on the board. Okay. I have anger. Self-image in reverse. Wisdom, which Thanatos does highlight. And courage. Okay, wow. We have Be Yourself at the back of this deck. Sorry, I had to hit my vape because this makes me very anxious. I've never had so many situations cards come out before, so it's like completely, it's so strange to look at, I gotta be honest with you. Alrighty. Where to start? So with the cosmic egg up here, this is a spirit card. So it doesn't have, it's not like an elemental card like the rest of the deck. The fish over here is water. That's going to be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces here. I would even highlight Scorpio because of, honestly, the aesthetic of Thanatos. I very much feel like Scorpio is a sign that is constantly being born and dying over and over again. It kind of reminds me of that Selena Gomez song, Revival, where she starts it off and she says, like, oh, I just lost it. I don't know, go listen to that intro. It might ring true for you. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of anger in regards to this situation, potentially with someone who has recently passed or who is close to the end here. You might be struggling if it was a like sudden change. I do think that this might have been a prominent masculine in your life. Not a divine masculine, but perhaps like a grandfather or an uncle or just like an older man. I do have settlement here and financial support in reverse. So I am getting the sense of something of inheritance potentially being important here. But I get the sense, I think all the anger is coming from this idea of like, I don't want the money. I want the person. Like I cared about them. This reading is so strange. I'm sorry, I should have expected this. It's just such a deep energy. With the fish, this tends to talk about going with the flow of things. But when I see it in reverse, it feels paused, waiting, fearful, or even a bit like swimming in the dark. You might be in, because we are talking about grief here, you might be in the denial phase, isolated, anxious, struggling to come to terms with things. I do see, yeah, I feel like this was a deep soul tie. If this is in regards to, like a relationship dying, you might be realizing and angry that this was like a pseudo soulmate, and I think your feelings for them are dissipating. They could have really messed with your self-image. I would be angry about this. I do see you as like it's just that you have such a beautiful light inside of you, regardless of the situation, whether it's like someone has just passed or this is a relationship ending. Yeah, it does seem like a lot of nervousness here. We do have wisdom, so I do see you taking some solo time with this cutoff, with drastic being here. I do see you taking some solo time to think about this situation, process it, work through it emotionally, because if it's someone who has passed physically, like passed on, of course, those 5 stages of grief, a lot of people do need to do them alone because people are weird when they grieve, and that's okay. We all need to grieve in our own little weird way. I grieve really strangely. We do have courage here as well. I want to read the back of this. Life presents challenges, and facing these challenges requires courage. Sometimes it is the courage to overcome fear or doubt. Other times it is the courage not to give up in the face of adversity, or to stand up for what you believe is right. Courage often means letting go of the familiar and stepping out of your comfort zone, delving in and utilizing the great inner strength that you have. I have the strength to deal with any challenge today brings. I am courageous when others are afraid. Yeah, oh, okay. This gives me the sense of someone who has just gone through a major loss and they have to hold it together for everyone else. Let's go ahead and get into some tarot. Okay. So do you want to go ahead and start off with my ghost tarot, given that it is the death card? I felt like that was the most fitting. Oh, okay. Wow. Not going to take those. I am going to take this. And I guess both of these. All right. This is going to take me a second. So we have the King of Wands here. Yeah, a very strong masculine figure. The Knight of Cups. This could be familial or someone that you had like deep care for. And then it looks like this is this the world in reverse? Yeah, your world has just been turned upside down by this situation. Let's get some more information. Alright, that's my faith card in reverse. Oof. Yeah, you might feel like it was too soon to lose them. We have my Empress standing strong for everyone else. This could have been someone who was very nurturing as well, or even like an authoritative female in your life. Someone who really led you and guided you. And then I have my... Oh my gosh, what is this? This is the Hermit. Took me a second. Yeah, a lot of isolation at this time, spending time alone and grieving. Okay. On the back of the deck, I have my Five of Cups. Sorry, none of the, oh, this is actually the Emperor, which is still a very, ooh, the Emperor and the Empress. You might be meeting a soulmate during this time, like a real one, not a pseudo soulmate. We have the Seven of Wands, external conflict. Yeah, that might be in regards to inheritance. Let's go ahead and get some more information here. Thank you. Ooh, the Ace of Wands, and misery in an environment. Yeah, your situation is not making you happy. Oh, geez. You have Temperance in reverse. Yeah, you feel like it was too soon. Like you lost them too soon. Or this, like you might feel like this wasn't supposed to be over yet. Let me take a look at Faith and the Empress. Why is Faith in reverse? What is going on there? Faith for me is the Hierophant in other decks, by the way. I always call it the Pope or Faith. Oh, Eight of Swords. Yeah, feeling like you have to just hold it all in. The Eight of Swords is all about, in my original deck, it shows a woman who is like bound and gagged and she's like tied up to an island by herself. She's unable to call for any help. And in another deck that I have, she's like in a bubble, but underneath the bubble are like swords. So as much as she doesn't want to be trapped in this bubble, you know, she is also not able to pop it because then she'll fall directly onto swords. So it feels like you're not even allowed to grieve a little bit, otherwise the whole floodgates are going to open and you might be fearful of that. Let's take a look. I was very interested in my Emperor and my Empress. What's going on here, Spirit? Here's some tea. Okay, a lot. Hoot hoot, we have the Devil coming out, the Tower in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sorry. So with the Devil, this usually talks about potentially addictions, hypersexuality. It can talk about gambling, risk-taking. With the Tower, this is something drastically falling apart. Chaos ensues. It feels like it's unfixable. And this might have, yeah, like maybe this person passed of something unnatural. Like it wasn't their time. Like, I'm not talking supernatural. I mean like overdoses or even like a surprise medical condition. I had a girl in my 8th grade class who passed randomly from an aneurysm during gym class. So it could be something similar to that where it's like catastrophic. It might also be in regards to an addiction that they had, or even potentially depression with the Devil coming out. It could be mental illness related. We do have the Ten of Wands, so it could be like a large burden was left because of this. Sorry about that interruption, but I am seeing like a large burden being left behind due to this very sad situation, and this might be exhausting for you. Alrighty, I'm gonna keep that there, and then I just want to get one more. What is the overall? Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. Alright, can I have one more to clarify? Thank you. Eight of Pentacles, okay. Wow, what the heck? I'm sorry. You might feel like it's not worth it, like it's too much work. I'm not sure. I want to go ahead and get into some messages and see if we can get some clarity there. No, let me try one more. The Star in reverse. Yeah, you're not even healed from this. Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're not healed from this situation. So it feels like it's almost too much work to try to keep this smile up and do everything by yourself. Especially if this was someone in your life who you weren't particularly fond of, but feel responsible for in some way. There's a lot of external conflict here. It's my Two of Wands and the Tower being here. That's like crossroads energy. It feels like you're being set up for failure. Yeah, these could just, I feel as if your situation might seem grim right now, being in the beginning stages of grief. You know, there's denial and then anger. I have the 5 steps written down somewhere. I just seem to be blanking on them right now. Yeah, so I do want to get some more information using my Hidden Truth Tarot deck. Oh, I've got a couple of them. Wow, very quickly. I want to feel that way again. Yeah, it could be like a perception dying as well. I did mention that in the beginning, where it's like your whole life has changed now. You can never go back to how things were before. We have I bury myself in work to forget you. Yeah. Taking on the brunt of the load. You know, some people do that when they're grieving. They like overexert themselves and then they burn themselves out and then absolutely break down, and then they finally start to go through the beginning stages of grief. Sometimes not. That's how denial works. We have I want to tell you how I feel. I don't react when people mention you. Yeah. There might also be, this might mean like a physical reaction, like you're just trying to hold it all together. So this could be like a thank you, shake of a hand, and then letting them carry on their way. Then we have you were the best thing in my life coming out. Yeah, this might be like a grandfather figure or even a father figure. Interesting. And then, yeah. I want to get some messages of peace here because this is a very heavy topic, so. Okay, yeah, we've got courage coming out a second time. Very beautiful energy. Spirit is urging you to move forward and that you are being supported by your angels and guides. Ooh, we've got 2 here. I'm going to take manifestation away, but I do see beauty coming out. And I think this is a lot more about like inner beauty and shine. Maybe even, I think it is a sense of beauty to be able to care so much about others that you hold everything in so you can take care of them. But you can ask for help too, and I think it would be beautiful for you to receive help. And we have Spirit Guide coming out. Alrighty, on the back of the deck, I have Transformation, which is one of the like death sub-stereotypes. Every time that I see my Transformation card, I immediately think of the number 13 Death card in Tarot. Because it is all about transformation, birth, and rebirth. Oh. You know, just for this reading, I do want to get some angel messages. That came out very quickly, but I don't know if I'm going to take that. I can't even find it. Oh. I'm going to take the top one. We have Counselor. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and your reassurance. Oop, there we go. And we have Outdoors. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. This could also include taking potentially like a day trip. Just go, like if you're somewhere cold where I am, because I'm in Michigan, shout out. It's been snowing for a week and there's still not on the ground. If going outdoors is something that's difficult for you, because like I know my grandfather lives in North Michigan and they get like 12 inches of snow overnight. If it does seem difficult, maybe taking a day trip down somewhere more southern to kind of embrace sunshine. I don't know, every time the sun comes out, I feel just so refreshed. And I can't even make this up. On the back of the deck, I have courage. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Wow. That's beautiful. I actually, I don't want to do this. Okay, yes, and then I'll get one more. We have life review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Yeah, maybe you do need a day trip, like a little mini vacation, just to think, just to relax and think, get your mind off of things. Take some time to process anything that's left over. Alrighty. And you know what? Actually, just because I have angels up here for my Christian crew, I'm going to do an inspirational psalm and prayer. Next, I am going to do charms and like self-care advice, affirmations, etc. If you want to tune in with me at the end, and this isn't really your jam. But I fully encourage everyone to stand by. We have walk by faith, not by sight. Absolutely. We did have faith come up earlier, didn't we? That was my Hierophant card. Help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. Psalms 12:12. Well, 121-2, but 12:12 is what I just noticed. Oh, okay. I don't like it when they shoot out at me. It doesn't feel right. Come, Lord Jesus, be our guest, and let these gifts to us be blessed. Amen. Okay, interesting. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and check into the charms, and I'll see you. I want to start this off with a channeled song from my song deck. This one is handmade from like my actual tarot shuffle on Spotify. Oh my. Okay. You have the observer, Jazzy Young, unable to move on and trapped. This is a very good song. Looking for a connection alone in my bed. If I mimic your expression, will it bring me closer? Am I doomed to be the observer? I can't reach you. Oh wow, that is some very heavy energy. Oh. Alright, I want to go ahead and get some... I want to find out what signs are associated with this. Because we did have water earlier with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the fish. Oh, we've got two. Okay, we have a new moon. The time is ripe for seeking new opportunities. And then we have the waning moon. Let go of that which is causing you inner turmoil. Now is the time for casting away emotions that are no longer serving you. Oh, wow. Both time frames. Interesting. And I flip to the back of the deck. We have the blue moon. Now is a powerful time to set long-term goals and sow seeds for the future. Wow. Alrighty, let's go ahead and check in with our self-care deck. What can you do for yourself at this time to help you through? We have journal 29. Yeah, express yourself journal. I like handwrit like a whole self-care book for a friend of mine. And in it, there were moments where it's like you can write to someone who's already passed on, or like someone that you no longer can speak to. And that friend said that it was very helpful for them, and they liked that little feature I had added. And then we have connect with your ancestors, number 14. Okay. Interesting. On the back of the deck, I do have take a walk. Yeah. Or if, honestly, DBT therapy might work for you as well. Or EMDR therapy might be an option. I'm not sure. I can't remember if it's regulated for grief, though. I would definitely look into it, though. I know that EMDR was formed by someone who was, like, taking a walk, and they realized how their, like, rapid eye movement of watching their surroundings helped them to kind of regulate their nervous system. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get a message from your spirit guide, since we did have that big spirit guide theme card come out. You can't change anyone else, just yourself. Whew. Yeah. We also have I am a miracle coming out. On the back of the deck, I have I am powerful and loved. Let's get in check with our affirmations. We have today I will forgive. Today I will forgive any past mistakes I have made and love myself unconditionally. Today I am kind. Today I will make this day count. I will do something kind for someone. I've noticed that whenever I'm really kind, it always makes me feel good too. But that's because I'm a huge giver and I can't help it. At the back of the deck, I have today I trust myself. Today I know that I will make the right decisions to maintain a happy and healthy life. Beautiful. Alrighty, I want to grab some angel numbers before I get into the charms. Alright, I have 633. Oh no, 363. So 363 is your angel number, or even 3333. That could be your angel number as well. I am getting Aries here. I always think of Aries as being like like the newborn of the zodiac, like the baby of the zodiac. And we also have, I believe this is Mars, which is all about passion. It can also be about war and conflict. Let's go ahead and get some more information. So my charm jar is quite loud. If you are noise sensitive, I recommend that you turn your volume down right now. There's that. Oh no. And that. Okay. Alright, interesting. We didn't get any mini tarot. Let me go ahead and zoom in here. Oh, thank you for your patience. Okay. This did come up in reverse, so I feel like you might be a bit disassociated, or kind of struggling with this almost numbness, because this doesn't look like a genuinely happy smile. In regards to this reading, it does give me the sense of like grief, anguish, like just slapping a smile on so people don't ask you if you're okay. We also have plant love and kindness, as well as let's be groovy. Give me just one quick moment. My cat decided to walk in exactly at that moment. We have let's be groovy. So I do see you trying to like shake it off, relax. You're gonna try to go with the flow in regards to whatever news this is. You might be awaiting some more news in regards to it. It does seem like there are children involved, or this might have been someone that you knew in your childhood. I have OQ. Oh no, I have OO. Like ooh. Ooh. But someone's initials might start with an O, might have two, or they might have two O's in their name. I do have my skull and crossbones. This is a symbol of death and rebirth, that transformation, that grief energy as well. Oh, looks like we have atheist here. I am seeing this beautiful dragonfly. Now, the dragonfly in the animal spirit deck does refer to clarity and master of the illusion. So we can talk about things being cleared up for you very soon, like the fog is lifting. I do have this beautiful parrot here, so this could be reminiscent of something tropical. Again, I do feel as if you're being urged to kind of try to take a mini vacation or just get away from the noise. Allow yourself some rest and some respite. So this is what I'm seeing for your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again in the next one.